number one thing, check my DVIR. No issues written up from the previous drive. Overall appearance of the truck, it's not damaged, it's not leaning to one side or the other, which would indicate a low tire, damaged suspension, or an uneven load. Clearance lights up top, clean, clear, and unbroken, amber in color. Cab lights, clean, clear, and unbroken, amber in color. Headlights, clean, clear, and unbroken, white in color, function as high and low beam. Corner indicator lights, clean, clear, and unbroken, amber in color, function as a turn signal, a four-way flasher, and a running light. There's no fluid leaks underneath my truck. Then you walk up. Grill is secure, not damaged. Bumper secure. Plate secure and up to date. Inspection sticker is present and up to date. Put sticker is present and up to date. Fender mirror secure. Fender mirror secure. My fender lights, clean, clear, and unbroken, amber in color, functions as a turn signal, four-way flasher, and a running light. Always start on the passenger side and always start high. Wiper arm has the proper spring tension. Blade itself is not ripped, torn, or damaged. Coolant reservoir is secure, not damaged, not leaking. Cap is secure, it's filled to the proper operating level. Airbox is secure, it's not damaged. The filter gauge is present and it's in serviceable range. If the red and yellow were touching, the filter would need to be replaced. Alternator is secure, it's not cracked or damaged. All the wiring to and from, no cracked insulation, no exposed wire, no corrosion. It's belt driven. The belt has no more than 3/4 of an inch of play in between pulleys. Upper and lower radiator hoses, there's no abrasions, bulges, or cuts, not damaged, not leaking. Radiator itself secure, not damaged or leaking. Fan is secure, no broken, damaged, missing fan blades. On the frame, there's no bends, cracks, or illegal welds, no aftermarket holes. My shock is secure top and bottom, it's not dented, damaged, or leaking. My leaf spring shackle is secure. It's not cracked, damaged, no illegal welds. Leaf springs are all secure. There's nothing broken, damaged, shifted, or missing. Secure to the axle with 2 U-bolts, 4 flat washers, 4 lock nuts. My receiver dryer is secure. It's not dented, damaged, or leaking. Has a proper spring clamp. All the hoses to and from, no abrasions, bulges, or cuts, not damaged, not leaking. All the electrical to and from, no cracked insulation, no exposed wire, no corrosion. My airline, no abrasions, bulges, or cuts. It's not damaged or leaking. My ABS wires are securely mounted. There's no cracked insulation, no exposed wire, no corrosion. Canister is secure. It's not dented, damaged, or leaking. It has a proper spring clamp on it. Push rod and clevis are securely attached to the slack adjuster with the proper pins and cotter pins. The slack adjuster itself is secure with no more than 1 inch of free play by hand with the brakes released. My brake drum has no cracks, no damage, no signs of grease, oil, or debris. My brake shoes have a minimum of a 1/4 inch thick of material. Inner and outer sidewalls, no abrasions, bulges, or cuts. Treads wore evenly, minimum of 430 seconds, and these cannot be a recap. My rim has no bends, cracks, or illegal welds. Lug nuts are all present and secure, no signs of shiny threads or rust trails which would indicate a loose lug. My hub is secure, it's not damaged or leaking, no broken or missing bolts, filled to the proper operating level. Valve stem is centered with a steel cap. Tires at the proper inflation checked at the yard with a gauge. My mirror is secure. My handle and latch are secure. My door hinge is secure. My weather strip is secure, not ripped or torn. 1, 2, 3 handholds are all secure. My washer fluid reservoir is secure. It's not damaged or leaking, has fluid in it, and the cap is secure. Door latches properly. If the sticker is present and up to date. My steps and tank are secured with 2 steel straps with rubber backing. Tank itself is not dented, damaged, or leaking. Cap is secure with a rubber O-ring and it has a steel safety chain. My exhaust is secure, no signs of black soot which would indicate a leak. Front and sides of my box, no bumps, bulges, or holes. I have the proper amber reflective tape on the front, red on the back. My side door, there's no bumps, bulges, or holes. All 3 hinges are in good working condition. Door is secure and the handle's in the lock position. My side step is secure. Back to the driver's side. Same thing over here, always start high. Wiper arm has the proper spring tension. The blade itself is not ripped, torn, or damaged. Down to your air lines. they're all secure. No abrasions, bulges, or cuts. They're not damaged, not leaking. Air compressor is securely mounted. It's gear driven. It's not damaged or leaking. All the lines to and from. No abrasions, bulges, or cuts. Not damaged, not leaking. Power steering pump is securely mounted. It's gear driven. It's not damaged or leaking. All the hoses to and from. No abrasions, bulges, or cuts. Not damaged, not leaking. My primary and secondary fuel filters are both secure. They're not damaged, not leaking. Both in the serviceable operating range. All the lines to and from, no abrasions, bulges, or cuts, not damaged, not leaking. It's my dipstick. I pull it out, wipe it off, stick it back in, pull it out, check it. If it was low, this is where I'd fill it. Fill cap is secure. Power steering reservoir, securely mounted, not damaged, not leaking, filled to the proper operating level. Both caps are secure. Hoses to and from, no abrasions, bulges, or cuts, not damaged, not leaking. Steering shaft, securely mounted, top and bottom with serviceable U-joints. Has no more than 10 degrees of free play. Power steering gearbox, securely mounted to the frame, not dented, damaged, or leaking. All the hoses to and from, no abrasions, bulges, or cuts, not damaged or leaking. Pitman arm, securely mounted, it's not cracked or damaged. Drag link, securely mounted, it's not bent, cracked, or damaged. Secure at both ends with serviceable joints, retained in with castle nuts and cotter pins. Center link, securely mounted, it's not bent, damaged, or broken. Securely mounted at both ends with serviceable tie rod ends, retained in with castle nuts and cotter pins. You get the cheat over here. My frame, suspension, brakes, wheels, and tires, I would check the exact same way I check the other side. Would you like me to check them? As long as you get them all on the other side, they're going to tell you no. My mirror's secure. My handle and latch are secure. The door hinge is secure. Weather strip secure, not ripped, torn, or damaged. 1, 2, 3 handholds are all secure. The door latches properly. If the sticker's present and up to date. Steps and tanks, both secured the same way as the other side. If you'd like me to check them the same way I did the other side, I'll check them again. Front sides of the box on this side, no bumps, bulges, or holes. Again, I have my amber reflective tape on the front, red on the back. My battery box, my batteries are all secure, filled to the proper operating level. They're not damaged or leaking. They all have their caps. Wiring to and from, no cracked insulation, no exposed wire, no corrosion. Frame of the truck in the rear, no bends, cracks, or illegal welds, no aftermarket holes. Floor joists, cross members of the box, they're all secure, nothing broken, damaged, or missing. There's no holes in the floor of my box. Drive shaft is securely mounted, has serviceable U-joints at each intersection. It's not cracked or damaged, and it has no debris wrapped around it. Spring shackle securely mounted, it's not cracked or damaged. Leaf springs are all secure, nothing broken, damaged, shifted, or missing. Secure to the axle with 2 U-bolts, 4 flat washers, 4 lock nuts. Trailing arm is securely mounted front and back, has serviceable bushings on each end. It's not bent, cracked, or damaged. Right back into the brake system. Brake hose is securely mounted, no abrasions, bulges, or cuts, not damaged, not leaking. ABS wire is securely mounted, no cracked insulation, no exposed wire, no corrosion. Brake canister is securely mounted, not dented, damaged, or leaking. Has a proper spring clamp. Push rod and clevis come out the back. Securely mounted to the slack adjuster with the proper pins and cotter pins. The slack adjuster itself is securely mounted, has no more than 1 inch of free play by hand with the brakes released. Drum is not cracked or damaged, no signs of grease, oil, or debris. Brake shoes have a minimum of 1/4 inch of material. Inner and outer dual, inner and outer sidewalls, no abrasions, bulges, or cuts. Treads wore evenly on both, minimum of 2 30 seconds, and these can be a recap. Bud spacing is correct, there's no debris between your duals. Inner and outer rim, no bends, cracks, or illegal welds. Lug nuts are all present and secure, no signs of shiny threads or rust trails, which would indicate a loose lug. Hub is secure, not damaged or leaking, filled to the proper operating level. Both valve stems are centered with steel caps. Both tires were set to the proper inflation at the yard with a gauge. Mud flap is secure, proper width for the duals. Clearance lights up top, clean, clear, and unbroken, red in color. My door is secure, no bumps, bulges, or holes. No broken, damaged, or missing hinges. Has the proper amount of DOT reflective tape from one side to the other. The door is secure and the handle's in the lock position. Rear of my truck lights. Clean, clear, and unbroken, white in color, function as a reverse light. Red one's clean, clear, and unbroken. Red in color, function as a turn signal, four-way flasher, running light, and a brake light. My ramp is secure in the lock position. DOT bumper is secure, not damaged. License plate secure and up to date. My license plate light is clean, clear, and unbroken, white in color. Would you like to help me check my lights?
Anything else you want to add?
Nope.
Okay, that's it.